8 or 24, which Kobe was better to you?
Oh man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Young Kobe, veteran, 2 championships, MVP. It's tough.
You got to pick one.
I'm going with the old Kobe, 24.
Why?
Just because I think he was, more developed, more mentally like in tune, locked in. He took on like a bigger role, just leading the team and everything like that. Young Kobe, he was learning the game, very hungry, very athletic, very aggressive. But, as he got older, he started breaking down the game mentally into pieces, and you can really see like his IQ and dominance of basketball.
What was that like watching yesterday? Was that kind of cool as somebody that grew up watching Kobe?
I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, first player to have 2 jerseys retired, what I'm saying, the same organization. I mean, it's legendary. That's why, as you can put it, it's legendary. Just to see, just to, be a part of it, just to say that I was able to play with him, play against him. It's amazing for me to be able to see that.
Is there a memory, a Kobe memory growing up, of watching him over the years that really stands out over the other?
I mean, obviously, like all the big time, well known ones, the lob, the Shaq. But my favorite was when he went behind the back, transitioning, reverse dunked it. That's my favorite Kobe memory, like all time.
24 now?
Yeah, originally coming in here, I was gonna wear number 4, but I had Luis Scola, and I had to give up my jersey for him, and I thought it would just be a great way to like transition. Because throughout the years, like, I had some way of being a part of Kobe. Like, I had to wear 4 because we didn't have no number 8, in college. I had to wear 4 because in high school, the veteran, the senior on the team had 24. So I used half of 8, so 4. That's how 4 came about. But in the NBA, when I had to give it to Scola, and we had 24 open, I thought it was perfect.
Someone pointed out that if you split his 2 careers by number, each career would have been almost Hall of Fame worthy. How impressive is that to you?
Both of them. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he had 3 championships in one and 2 in the other. It's just amazing. He's truly one of like the legends of the game, like the giants of the game. Like, he'll never be forgotten. I think he changed basketball and the way it's played, just mentally and just physically, all the things that he played through. His mental approach to the game really like shaped the way and laid a foundation for all the kids growing up in my generation and even younger.
What do you think makes him so polarizing as a player? I mean, there are some people that think best Laker of all time, one of the best players of all time, and there are others that aren't as high on him because of, I guess, the way that he played. Is there something?
He's himself, through and through. I think that's what captures him, through anything that goes on with his personal life or on the court. He's himself, and you gravitate towards it or you don't. He's locked in for the goal. So it doesn't matter what people say or what he's going through. His end mission is to get the result that he wants. And he's going to do whatever it takes to get there. I think that's what makes him him.
Changing the subject, what's it been like to have DeLon back over the last couple games?
It's been fun, man. I've been tired of him giving me a hard time, being out of the game, being bored with the rehab process. So it's good for him to be able to expend his energy somewhere else, on the court. But it's fun to have him back. We always talk about the class of 2015 coming in. We were finally back in effect. I was out then. He was out and I came back and he was still out, and now we're both back, so it is good to have him out here.
Must be a bit of a relief. I mean, obviously a lot of people feared the worst when he re-injured that shoulder. The looks on the bench from you guys at the time, for him to be back as quick as he is now, I mean, that sort of seems like a bullet dodged.
Yeah, for sure. I know he was really upset. He thought he was done for the year when it first happened. But for him to be able to come back in a month's time and not really miss anything. He stayed in great shape working on other parts, of his body, of his game, because he couldn't do too much upper body stuff with his shoulder. Just preparing himself to come back, and you can see that he hasn't missed a step. He's playing great basketball, playing in the flow, taking what the defense is giving him, making plays where he needs to be playing with great energy. So I think it's great that he doesn't have to miss a whole another season due to his injury.